Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So when we have our regular meeting, we will announce that we held an executive session today, or will be holding one. And then there will be announcement of the budget meeting schedule. Anyone want to take that one, or?
I'm sorry, who was that? Karen?
What's that?
Who's going to take it? Karen. Karen, okay.
Nobody volunteered, so I volunteered me.
Gotcha. Good.
All right, an announcement about our town hall meeting regarding sidewalks. Kristen, you're on the sidewalk committee. Did you want to announce that one? Okay. The indemnity agreement with Whitpain Township. Is that our solicitor, or is that anybody can do the indemnity agreement?
I think that's Mike.
Yeah, Mike or I can just summarize it.
Okay, so,
Whitpain is doing a project, and PennDOT asked them to enter into a indemnification agreement, but because part of the property is in Plymouth, Whitpain is going to indemnify Plymouth in case there's any indemnification necessary from the state as a result of any project issues.
all right, so is this the one where there's going to be a crosswalk?
Yes.
All right, so there's going to be a crosswalk on Township Line Road near the Turnpike.
At Union Meeting.
At Union Meetings,
Where
do
the
you know
signal
where that
is.
is?
Grant.
Between Raleigh and the post office. And it's part of a project that Whitpain is doing, but it'll be a crosswalk for people to cross from Township Line from Whitpain into Plymouth or vice versa. So this is, should anything happen
During the construction.
during construction.
Yes. And Whitpain will be approving this identical agreement at their meeting the third Tuesday of the month.
And then after construction, it's just whatever liability anybody has for a pedestrian injured in a crosswalk. Okay, so that would be Mike or you, right?
Yes.
All right. This is a stipulation to settle. And this is another school district tax appeal.
Yes, it's a tax assessment appeal in which there's going to be an increase, and as a result of the increase, there's going to be an underpayment that goes to the township. It's roughly $700 for the 2 years. So I can handle that.
Okay.
Will it be you, Alex, not Mike?
I don't know, but it'll be one of us.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew for sure. I would write name on there.
Okay, and then we have the draft ordinance on use of single-use plastic. So it has been changed, and there was an addition about cardboard boxes being allowed, the type that BJ's has available. Not that they're buying boxes to give to people, but it's there. It's defined in the statute, in the new ordinance on the second page. We define what qualifies as a cardboard box.
And then there's another reference to under 17.6 to cardboard boxes being an exemption if they are being used.
And that's on the fourth page.
Correct.
So if y'all have had a chance to look at that, basically allows BJ's to give us
Give the boxes out.
boxes that they
At
always
no
have.
charge, yeah.
at no charge. And that's something that consumers can use.
Is that what you were looking for?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and the other thing is that the price of a paper bag is still at 15 cents. Is there a consensus that we want it at 10 cents and not 15? I mean, we've kind of been back and forth. I have no real strong feelings. How about y'all?
I think, what did most of the residents say to you that they wanted it?
They would have
Preferred
preferred
it,
it to be
like-
lower,
Yeah.
but I also feel like now there's a free option, so, I don't know.
Well, the free option is just the cardboard.
It's the cardboard boxes that
Right.
everything's shipped in, and it,
Yeah,
you also don't get a guarantee with that because
true.
you have 6 boxes of goldfish for the
Yeah.
goldfish box.
Right.
Only one person's gonna get it.
Right.
And it's up to the store. If they want to put them out in the front of their area, they may or may not have room.
Yeah, I don't think Target and Giant are going to be doing that. So it's probably only going to be BJ. Even Aldi doesn't do that yet, so.
I mean, is anybody opposed to it dropping to 10?
Nope.
I'm good with it.
If everyone
Doing
else is
10,
good
yeah.
with it, yeah.
So is that the consensus, to drop it to 10 cents? And then we can advertise and move ahead. And this we have to re-advertise because this is a substantial change or not?
I think the
Um,
cardboard.
Advertise?
We advertised, it was ready last month, but we will have to re-advertise because you
The
didn't,
cardboard
because you didn't
boxes.
vote on it. Yeah, you didn't vote on it, so, because the ad says when you're going to vote on it. You didn't vote, so.
So we're going to change it to 10 cents in 17.5 on the reusable bags, and then add the cardboard box language in 2 places. All right, and everyone, we can advertise and be ready to go, I guess, in September.
We can be ready if that's the direction.
Yes.
Does that mean it gets removed off of the, or what?
I guess there's no action, or we,
We can put it on for first consideration, or we can just take it off and do first and final, next month. Will you have it, Alex, turned around before, like,
Yeah.
Thursday?
All I have to do is change the 15 cents to 10 cents.
we'll make it first consideration then.
all right, so,
Action. Somebody has to read.
all right, is that something that our solicitor reads, Alex?
I can read it unless someone just wants to do a summary, but however, I'm happy to handle it unless anyone else wants to do a summary of it.
I see nobody jumping forward, including me,
No.
so it's all yours.
My favorite meetings are the ones we can toss it all on them.
That's fine.
All right, then we will need to make an announcement that our October meeting is being changed and to a Tuesday, wait, where is that? I'm looking at the wrong one. So to Tuesday, October, see, I'm looking at an old agenda. We also have to do an announcement, which I skipped, and that was the September Council workshop, because it would fall on Monday, Labor Day, would be, as usual, Tuesday, September 3rd. So I guess I can take that one too.
I don't know if it matters, but that document, 7012, I guess that's the next document on the schedule for the 2025 budget meeting schedule announcement. It says that October council meetings are scheduled for the 7th and 14th, but then we're changing the October one to the 15th. I don't know if
So that needs to be changed.
Yeah. Cool.
Who's going to take that announcement?
That announcement on the budget hearings was going to be,
Oh, I meant the change of date
October
for
one.
October.
I mean, I'll do it.
I can do it.
that one to Aaron, he said it first.
They're first.
Definitely not going to fight you for it.
Okay, and then the next item, the tax collection contract renewals, is that something that we just talk about now, or do we actually mention it at the meeting?
I don't think you need to mention it at the meeting. I do think after we discuss it tonight, it'll come off the agenda. I just wanted to make council aware that the first 3 years that we have contracts with Berkheimer and Tri-State Financial Group to collect our business taxes and the real estate taxes, which we used to do in-house, and now we use these two companies. Their contracts were initially for 3 years with automatic 1-year renewals. And I just wanted to bring it to your attention that the first 3 years are up and they will automatically renew. Staff is very pleased with their services, and I hope you are too, but I just bring it to your attention in case you weren't satisfied with them, but they will automatically renew. And if that's fine, I just thought you should know. All right, so I will take that off. I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, thank you.
It's been 3 years already.
Anything else, Karen, from administration?
No.
Okay, moving on to police. We have the towing contract award action, Chief?
Yes, EVB Towing was the only business that put in for the contract, and they satisfied all the conditions that are specified by the township, and I would recommend them to council. That's the contract we've been using, and we've always been very pleased with their service.
So that's a contract award, a big award that you could make, so somebody would have to take that. I think it just goes to the end of September, right? So we have a little bit of time, but there's no reason why we can't just get this done and get it awarded, so then you just have an extra month. Yeah.
All right, does somebody want to take announcing the
Yeah, I'll do it.
renewal? Aaron, thank you. And then Harmonville Fire Company, we will take action on the resolution for building the new firehouse. Anything in particular, Karen, on that one, or do we just read that?
Yeah, somebody just needs to read it, or, I mean, it's not too long if you want to read it. This is just showing that it's a resolution showing the State Office of Budget that the township's going to put up a $2 million local match support, which we know is a loan to the fire company. But they need that to match the $1.975 million grant, RACP grant they got to help rebuild Station 2.
Okay, is that something the solicitor should read, or one of us?
Anything thought, either way?
It could be a council person.
Councilperson.
Nick, you want to
read that one.
Thank you. Okay. Anything else under police or safety?
Just wanted to remind everybody, weather permitting, National Night Out is tomorrow night at the Community Center Park. It's always a fun time, so if we're lucky and the rain holds out, that's tomorrow at 6 it starts.
And there's a concert there this year, too.
There is, yeah,
It'll be big.
a lot of good stuff.
The Beatles band.
Oh, the Beatles are back.
The Beatles are back.
That's something.
It is.
Okay, under, nothing else, Chief? Just,
No, that's all, thank you.
Thank you. I guess at our regular meeting, we'll be congratulating you on a great National Night Out.
I hope so.
I think we will. It always has been in the past. All right, under Public Works and Sewer, I think we have somebody here for request to vacate Middle Lane, right?
Correct. Hello, Paul Tordata, owner of Montgomery Del Val Association, which owns the Dunkin' Donuts, and we have under agreement the Sonsini Auto Repair Shop. And separating the two is Middle Lane. And Anybody driven Middle Lane? Strap up,
Go
keep your
straight
hands in.
down.
And, you know, it's kind of a really steep, and we're suggesting if the township is agreeable to vacating Middle Lane, and we would remove it, add it mostly to the Cincinnati piece, but then we have an engineer from Shoemaker that's trying to actually get Dunkin' Donuts another drive-through stacking lane as well. So that's our suggestion, and we're at your guidance.
Did the cars still back up on Germantown Pike in the morning like they used to when Dunkin' Donuts
Middle
first
lane
opened?
isn't, middle lane isn't normally used by most. The police use it occasionally, but it's not a hardship for us not to have it. It's just an extra little road, and I don't think it's a hardship for any of our emergency services. It's just not utilized that often.
There is a connection from Irwin's Lane to Germantown Pike through Dunkin' Donuts, and I believe they ran the fire truck templates through there as well. Back when Dunkin' Donuts was in for land development.
And are there a couple homes on Irwin's Lane back there? Any homes at this point or not?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. So do any of them use it?
On the other end.
The residents?
No, but they're
The other end. They're all
Yeah, you don't think they use, I'm just wondering, does anybody?
exit onto
They have the entrance right off of Germantown, right?
I mean, I know it's so steep, you hit bottom out.
Oh,
when you
it's,
try to-
in the wintertime, that's treacherous. I mean, you could go right into Germantown Pike.
I know where the houses are at Irwin, so how do they go, how do they get themselves to Germantown?
right by the bank, there's a, right here.
It goes from Plymouth Road all the way out to Germantown.
So here's Plymouth Road.
Right.
Germantown Pike. So Irwin Lane runs here. Right now, there's Middle Lane. And here's the pass-through Dunkin' Donuts for emergency. But then they can come out here. This stays open here, the Germantown. That's right in, right out only.
Okay. Is there any, I mean, have you talked to the other property owners? Like, you don't own the one where Starbucks and the others are?
No.
And the residents, have you talked to them about whether they have any objections, concern if Middle Lane were to be closed off?
We have not, but I'll do it at your direction.
And then this is what is this, a township road owned by the township, maintained by the township?
Middle Lane it's
Middle
an
Lane is-
official township route.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody drive on it. We've never done
No,
anything.
but I know it is. I know it's on the
You
list.
don't plow it, Chris?
You don't pick trash up there?
I've never tried it in the rain.
It's dangerous to plow it because it's so steep.
Down in the wintertime.
Well, I've never tried it in the snow, so, but I have been down it. It's a luge, all right. So it's township-owned property, right?
It is.
So that means that has to be an actual transfer? Would there be a sale?
Typically, on a vacating procedure, just the adjoining landowners would take possession of the property.
From the 50% point, everyone would get the line to this side would get this, and then this property owner would get from the
But
center
you
line
own
to this
both?
side.
Yes.
That's Duncan and
Well,
that's...
this is under agreement. We don't legally own that yet.
Oh, okay. So it would revert to the landowners on either side who, you're Dunkin' Donuts side and they're the other.
There's a process either on our charter or in the first-class township code that we would need to follow to officially vacate the road. And I'm just blanking on the specific details, but I can have that for you for next week.
We just did a piece of School Lane, if you remember, as part of the Turnpike, on the other side of Ridge Pike, behind the auto body place. So we've done it recently. But
Does anyone have any questions? Okay, I guess I would like to know that the residents and the landowner down here where the Starbucks is, that I doubt they use it. I mean, I don't think it's fun. just to make sure.
Okay.
So there's no objection, but I see what you mean. The residents here would definitely not back up and go down here. They'd come down by the bank to get onto Germantown, if they didn't want to go out to Plymouth Road.
It's not maintained. I mean, there's potholes, there's gravel.
And your bottom
Very
is
steep.
And nobody, some people do use it, I suppose. But
rarely.
How wide is it?
I don't even think it's maybe 20 feet. I don't even think it's 20 feet
Oh.
wide.
The actual paved portion is only maybe 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. We haven't done any survey of it yet.
I guess we'd just like to hear from other landowners who used Irwin's. I doubt they have any objection, but I would just
Okay.
like them to be aware and
Of course.
have the opportunity to
Of course.
make their wishes known. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Sharon, I'll give you a list of the residents and businesses that I'm going to contact. Okay, all right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Okay, anything else from Public Works?
I did not.
So, I guess after we hear back from him, we would have to prepare some kind of ordinance.
Yes. It'll be advertised and go through the process of.
It'll come off for next week.
Thanks. Okay, engineering.
I have nothing tonight.
Every once in a while, you do that. Okay, subdivision and land development, we have the 502 West Germantown Pike, which,
That will be me.
that will be you? Okay. And that's going forward then?
It will be going forward,
Yeah.
and there's a potential litigation component that we'll be speaking about in exec session later.
Is that the only action item under?
That is.
Okay, nothing under conditionally approved? Oh, no. Okay, so then we have projects under construction, escrow release, 1, 2, 3, 4 Butler, is that Lynn's?
Aaron, I think,
That's 4.
all the way down there. And also, Alice, I will need a maintenance guarantee for that one, resolution, or maintenance guarantee. not resolution.
For 1234 Butler?
Yes,
Okay.
please, and it's at the bottom of, you know, it's at the bottom of John's letter here. And that's circulation 7-016.
Yes, I see it, thank you.
Thank you.
I think so.
And that's all we have under 5. Okay, code enforcement. Do
I
we
have nothing.
That's always good news. Okay, announcement of upcoming zoning hearings. Anyone want-
I can do those.
Okay, thank you, Nick. All right, Parks and Recreation.
Announcement list, get ready for fall.
Okay, anyone want to take announcing the upcoming events?
I can do it.
Thank you, Kristen. Okay, we have citizen board vacancy announcements. Anyone want to take those?
You'll do it.
Okay, Aaron, thank you. Rick, do you have anything? No?
I don't, thanks.
Anybody else have anything tonight? Thank you all. Thank you very much.